it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and the voice behind your popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. So today is day 8 of 12 days dedicated to your favourite Christmas food. So today, in our 12 days of Christmas, we thought we could mix it up a bit and show you how to do some slow cooker mashed potatoes. We've got a big bag here of Maris Piper potatoes, and we just thought it would be great for some mash in the slow cooker, and we can show you how easy it is to do. So, pre-prep the spuds. So Chef Dom has peeled the potatoes for me, so now let's chop them up and get them into the slow cooker, shall we? So, when you're doing them for the slow cooker, also think that the bigger the size of them, the longer they're going to take to cook. So if you want your mashed potatoes in a really long cook time, then you can keep them bigger, but if not, go small. So by small, I think that's perfectly reasonable for some mash. Or you can go smaller if you prefer, it's just totally up to you. I would say be careful if you're using Maris Pipers, because I find that because they are really starchy potatoes, which makes brilliant mash, they can stick to the knife a lot. And then just keep chopping until you've chopped all your potatoes, and then we can start loading them up into the slow cooker with some seasoning and some butter and whatnot. And look at all that, all those potatoes ready to make some mash with. Oh wow, I can't wait. So now I'm just going to put the chopping board to one side, and we can get the slow cooker out and we can get loading it up to make our mash. So start loading it up with your potatoes. So if you look, that's not that full really, so if you've normally got it right up there, it is going to take a lot longer. And like I said, these potatoes are quite starchy as well, which of course starchy potatoes make the best mash. So now we just want to add in stock and seasonings and some butter, and then we can get them cooking. My cheat method for the best flavour on your mash, obviously if you're a vegetarian this isn't a good option, but if you're having chicken or turkey for Christmas, then to use a vegetable stock cube and a chicken one, and it gives it a lovely mix of flavour. So you want to grab yourself some stock cubes and start adding those in. You can also mix some of your favourite dried seasoning and add this in instead of a stock cube. It's totally up to you what you'd rather do. I'll give you an example of a good option in a moment. So I'm just going to give my hand a quick wipe. But a good option is to use like a chicken seasoning that you've picked up from the supermarket instead of a stock cube. Or another one that I like to do is when you see those chicken casserole mixes, the seasoning that goes on them is also really good. So you don't have to use a stock cube if you don't want to. See what you've got in, you know, because you can mix and match to have different flavours. As long as you've got flavoured mash, you know, you can mix and match with what ingredients you add in. So next, you want a good seasoning of salt, a good seasoning of pepper. I've got a bit of dried parsley left in this jar as well. And then I've also thinly sliced some rosemary. And then to add to the cubes, you want some liquid. So that's 1 cup there of water, which is the equivalent of 240 ml. Then another cup, so you've got a total of 2 cups in there. And then get your hands in, give it all a good mix, and you'll start seeing a lovely liquid in the bottom, which is all the lovely seasonings going into it, and it's just so nice. And then let's finish by adding in some butter that can drip down onto the potatoes as it slow cooks. I've got here the equivalent of about 100 grams of butter. So I've got the same again for when you're actually mashing it as well. So altogether that's the equivalent of about 7 ounces of butter if you're on the ounces, or that's just under 2 sticks of butter if you're in the US. Oh, and look at that, doesn't that look fabulous? So So we're now going to start that on 3 hours on high, see how it's doing, and then adjust it and see if it needs any longer before mashing it. Whilst our kitchen gadget is on, working its magic, can I tell you more about our 12 days of Christmas? Well, basically, it's a different recipe every day for 12 days. And we've done it because we absolutely love using our kitchen gadgets at Christmas time, but also because we thought it would be really, really helpful to someone else out there if we did a giveaway where you could win your Christmas dinner. So where we would pay for your Christmas dinner shop, and then you could have turkey, chicken and all the trimmings, or whichever ones you want. And it's also to celebrate the pre-orders of our brand new cookbook, the Multi-Cooker Cookbook, which is such a beautiful cookbook. I'm so proud of this, and it's got 125 deliciously easy recipes and essential techniques. But what's so amazing about this is it's brilliant for if you have different kitchen gadgets, because it covers air frying, pressure cooking, slow cooking, mixing up pressure cooking and air frying, steaming, and so many others. So it also includes the opportunity to get our turkey recipe, so you can actually get the turkey recipe that's featured in the cookbook before it's even out. All you have to do is pre-order yourself a copy of the Multi-Cooker Cookbook. Simply search Multi-Cooker Salmon Dom or go to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/books, and you can pre-order yourself a copy there, and then you can be having this turkey recipe in your house this Christmas, and also have the chance to win your Christmas dinner on us. So now pause the video and do that, and then let's get back to this recipe. So at the moment, the mashed potatoes have finished cooking in the slow cooker. We've got the turkey just about to go to pressure in the Ninja Foodie as well. So it's perfect for bringing your Christmas dinner together using your different kitchen gadgets, which is what you want. So grip your fork in there, and if the potatoes fall apart, you know it's good for mashing, don't you? Which ours do. Then of course I'm going to do the mash in this large bowl, just because I don't want to scratch my slow cooker. So grab out your potatoes and transfer it all. And then you'll notice that you've got all the liquid at the bottom as well. I mean, look at that. I'm doing it like this instead of just tipping it all out, because I want to keep an eye on how much liquid I have got at the bottom to how much more I actually need to add, if any. Oh, look at that. That is a good sized portion. So let's put the slow cooker to one side. Oh, and look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? So let's add in a little extra salt. Grab out your masher and you can get started. But you can feel, and you can see the movement there, and it feels just so soft for mashing. Oh, look how quickly it's coming together as mash. Oh, and look at this mash now. Doesn't it look amazing? So roll my sleeves up. Give it a good mix. I mean, wasn't that easy using the slow cooker? I think it's a genius using the slow cooker for mash. But I'll tell you, I've got something else that's more genius than using the slow cooker for mash. So the idea here is, if you've got any left over, you freeze it, and it just makes your life so much easier. They just look brilliant, and they're just great. And then you can just transfer them to a Ziploc bag for another time, so that you're not using all your freezer cubes, and it's just a brilliant way with mash. So if you want to get ahead this Christmas, why not make the slow cooker mash today or tomorrow, and then freeze it all ready for Christmas? It'll make Christmas so much easier, thinking to yourself, I don't have the mash to do now, you know, because it can take a while peeling all those potatoes for your mash, can't it? So grab your favourite serving dish, grab yourself a spoon for moving it in, and then this is the serving dish I've got here. I've got two of these and they're lovely. So I've got my roast potatoes in one, and then this in the other. Oh, look at that, mashed potatoes ready for dinner. I've still got probably the equivalent of one of those cubes left for the freezer as well, and that's with a big mashed potato portion. And of course, don't forget to head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com because we've got some brilliant recipes there using leftover mashed potatoes if you don't fancy freezing it and you want to make some new things in it over the Christmas period, then it's just perfect for that. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.